This one is special. You know what it is.
Get ready to wine. Get ready to wine. Follow my ding ding ding. Namya lama de. Boko echana. Kapasi echana. Dango echana.
I still have a pretty strong connection with London. I haven't been there over the past couple of years, but I still have family there. My dad used to live there, but he passed away a couple of years ago. I definitely try to keep my connects with London. There's still things that I miss about it, but you know, you can't beat living in the Caribbean at this point. We have a great family unit and great support. So that really works and helps me to be able that when I go on the road that I can focus and I can do my job to the best of my ability, knowing that my daughter is well taken care of. She's with her dad, she's happy. You know, we talk to one another just about every day. I entered a local talent competition here in Barbados. Called the Richest Out Teen Talent Competition, and I went all the way to the finals. Anderson Armstrong, who at the time was young blood, a Calypsonian, he was one of the younger Calypsonians. He was the one that actually entered me into the competition because I was too shy to do so myself. He helped me choose my songs. We got all the way to finals, and I placed third. And from that, Andy then approached me and said, well, me and some guys have this band called Square One, and we're looking for a female vocalist. Would you like to sing with the band? And of course, you know, I jumped at the opportunity because I always wanted to sing. And you know, I guess the rest, as they say, is history. Yes, as a female, you're under more scrutiny. It may be a little bit easier now because there are more females. When I first came onto the scene, there were very few females who were really making serious waves. I think I was probably the first female soca artist to really come out and be frontlining and having hits and, you know, doing all the rest of it. I guess it was through my influence then that other young women came into the fray and, you know, came to the forefront and are doing their thing. It's up to her what she wants to do and who she wants to be. She is an individual. She's my child, but she is an individual. But yeah, if she wants to, you know, I would help her so that she doesn't end up in the pitfalls and, you know, in any pitfalls that others may have had, or even that I may have encountered. Music. If it wasn't for music, I'm sure there were times when I would have gone completely nuts. My daughter and my husband, you know, I can't do without them. They're my backbone and my foundation. Water. Love water. Water is like the best thing ever. When you can't get anything else and you drink water, it's like, feels like gold. Terry Arthur, who's he's the former musical director of Square One. After the band split up and so on, we're still very much in contact with one another, all the band members and so on. And Terry and I are really good friends. And he was the one that started up Love Day, where he just wanted to give back to the community. He asked me to be a part of it, and I, of course, you know, happily said yes. And as long as I'm here in Barbados, I'm always a part of Love Day. When I first heard it, I fell in love with it immediately. And that was basically the response from people everywhere, because it went beyond the West Indian or Caribbean diaspora. It's an amazing song, and it's a song that no matter where I go, I have to perform that song, because otherwise the girls will kill me. That's one of the best ways to be able to stay in contact with them, and for them to keep track of me and what I'm doing.
and the queen of soca, and this one is the answer. Oh Lord.
That's one of the things that I would miss, you know, that we had that familiarity, and we've been through a lot of stuff with one another. And just touring, you know, we had a blast on the road. We always did, always had a fantastic time. We would hang out and shop together and go to the movies and just do all kinds of things, just like any other family would. You know, change is the only thing that's constant. So the good thing is that we still have we still have a great relationship. I still have great relationships with all the guys.
When I step out in me tight gear, watch all the men.
How does it feel? It's actually it's a very good feeling, especially because it was given to me by the fans to begin with, just because of what they were seeing and what I was doing and accomplishing and trying to remain as consistent as possible. And it was just a name that developed, and I do my best to live up to that title that you, the fans, so graciously gave me and still give me up until today, and I'm very thankful for that. I got to a point where I was getting tired. I loved my locks when I had them, and then one day I just felt like I need a change. I need a change, a drastic change, not just change the color, or I needed a change. And I spoke to a friend of mine, Adsel Stewart, who is more than a friend. He also is the one that does my hair and sometimes does my makeup, and he used to work with me actually as my personal assistant and travel with me and so on. So we've known one another for a long time. And I said, Ads, I said, listen, I need a change. I like really he said, well, why not try Sister Locks? And he was trained in Sister Locks. I said, well, all right, I'll research it and see how I feel about it. And I liked what I saw and what I read about it. So I said, all right, Ads, let's go. I'm ready. Let's do this. I was ready. After he undid them, then he formed the Sister Locks. And they were really, really short before this. And people freaked out. The fans lost their minds on BBM. You know, it was a BBM blast. The Queen has lost her locks. And it was a whole thing. And I was like, really? It's hair. It's hair. More good stuff coming from Alison Hinds. I can't stop working, can't stop producing music, so there'll be more music coming long before Crop Over. So don't even think that you gotta wait till Crop Over, because music is gonna be coming from me long before that.
Jerk it, 'cause this bumper got rhythm.